Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Okay, why were you fired? Why?
I wasn't the one who was fired.
Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Please!
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Oh, I've tweeted it out, like, a lot of times, actually.
I've been recording this whole thing live on Twitter.
Oh, fuck. Whew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me.
See, someone else says it that way.
Yes, that's how I've always said it. That's how everyone says it.
Now it's not cool anymore. I'm gonna go back on that.
Well, that's how I'm going to continue saying it. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway.
So he became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? Depressing.
Okay, well, let's show you some shit.
Maybe the blackmail letter?
Yeah, check this out.
Directly related to him.
It is, kind of.
So was this blackmail letter written by KB Security CEO Kane Bullard?
I think so. Probably. You can only get into the CEO's office if you have a key card.
The blackmail letter said to meet at KB Security.
Then no one else other than Mr. Bullard could have written the letter.
Okay. Maybe some mask-to-mask shit. Or, oh yeah, this might.
The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed.
Ooh! That's scary. Kawaii!
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't.
Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore?
I don't know anything, I'm just a little baby.
Try the CEO office buzzer, because he did work there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. It makes a terrible racket.
We're not there. We're not gonna press it.
What if you have a really long finger and you just look at your cross down? The hell is that? It's just, oh, press the button. There it goes. Thanks.
Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise.
Does this buzzer have something to do with the case?
Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it or anything else for that matter.
Huh.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Maybe Kane's list.
Because he's the mask, right? According
This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey, this is a list of all the things Mask to Mask stole. I stole.
And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
The numbers seem a little too low for me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that.
I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. I don't think being a security guard means you know how much things sell on the black market.
This guy?
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail.
Your tit trail?
My tit trail.
But Mask to Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Mask to Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. Bagel Cop, hold this real quick.
Okay.
The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight?
Gonna play Candy Crush.
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even pros could see through that in a heartbeat.
I beat your high score, Maya, already.
I was gonna play those later, Bagel Cop.
No.
No, you're not.
now you got a high score.
But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Does he?
Yeah.
Detective Atney found the mask disguise? That's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. I don't want to know what he did with it.
So that's it. That's when Atney got his dick on this.
Everyone's had their dick on that one time or another. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
But blackmail letters?
What are you talking about? Hurry, tell me what you mean.
Oh, I shouldn't. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Oh, please, just a little baby.
This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tiravinema heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did it."
So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know.
Or green.
I've got proof that I'm also yellow and red a little bit too. And they're all just as hard.
It's not that easy being green and white and yellow and red.
Yellow and white and parts of me and also pale-faced white guys.
Caucasian and
I'm a lot
brown
of
hair.
colors. I've got proof it was you, so give up. It went on to say,
I want to know what the next verse of that's going to be.
having to spend each day the color of spaghetti sauce and clouds and gold and lots of shit. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000.
No one said anything about it being worried, you know.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans?
Okay.
What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you?
No, it wasn't.
I'm dumb as shit.
I couldn't do that shit. I only planned the very first one, and I fucked it right up. After that, I received plans from a very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
Oh, it's too dark.
So Ron Delight was Mask the Mask after all?
I'm scared.
But...
Turn on the lights.
Shut up! I'm trying to do a inner monologue. Someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned it out all in detail.
It's gonna be gross. Thank you. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Did you try not to look so gleeful about it?
No, it rules.
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Not really. Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay?
You just write that down and just show it to Desi. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course. I could never... I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe.
Dumb move, but okay.
Yeah, it was pretty weird for me to do that, I admit. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why? Why any of that?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Mystic Maya!
Hey, Pearly!
Hi! I'm back!
Hey, Pearls. So, what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karai Village to have it examined. You get to break Adrian Andrews' psyche lock after this.
And? What did you find out? Can we break her psyche lock now?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Whew, that sounds like exactly the evidence we were looking for. That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
What? Problem?
These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Gosh, I wonder by what.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? It's just Barney's... Oh, sorry, Pearl's here.
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we've got to find out how they got there.
It's just Barney's jizz. I mean, oh,
bagel cop.
Sorry, I should have. I'm invested in Candy Crush. I can't focus right now.
Okay. We'll go there to find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me.
Who are you?
Oh, you've forgotten. That's not funny. I said don't, and you just acted as though you'd forgotten. That's so mean.
Can't forget that smell of that hair.
Oh.
Okay, well, I can still hear it even after going through 2 different locations.
Everyone in town can hear it. What is that? Whistling?
Ooh. So that came back more.
Yeah!
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Looks like you have enough evidence to break my psyche lock now.
We break the shit out of it. Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Getting ready to break your psyche lock, Nick. Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
That'll do it. Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Now we can look at the paint, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
I don't know, maybe we looked there before and it didn't matter, but...
Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink.
This is the same color as the paint splotches on the urn.
We can't do this without Pearl, because Pearl is the smart one.
Yeah.
So then the question is...
We're useless without Pearl.
What's the cause of the odd shape?
Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. Now that I'm
Is
here,
there
we can actually do
anything
it.
square?
I have no idea what it could possibly be.
This box, there's something about it that's bothering me.
That's the box that the sick urn was in.
What the hell are you guys doing? It looks like there's some pink paint on it, too.
Oh, I was just digging around, but it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
All right, let's investigate again, Nick.
Now we know this.
Now
let's go look at the statue.
Oh boy, oh joy.
The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right?
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it was probably masked to mask.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by the Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. Self-conscious.
Hey, cut it out! You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk.
It is alive. Did you not know that?
Maybe, I think that might be...
Maybe the Shichishito.
Maybe the Shichito.
Detective Admi said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief. But that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Admi was the real thief, it's still hard to believe.
It looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. As she should.
I'm going to take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I'll just bend it really hard and it'll probably...
That is the wrong way.
Oh, I made it worse. Holy shit. Now I can't fix it. I promise I will fix it up so you never knew it was bent in the first place. But please be gentle with it.
Alright, I think we can break it now.
Let's break her.
Let's break her.
Let's break it.
Break her.
Break her.
I will break you.
I will break you like Bane broke the Batman. Okay, yeah, I was gonna just give you that burn. I'm just fucking give you that burn. Hey, look at this. It's different.
We know it's the same.
Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Karine Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she discovered was that the vase was broken. Again.
Did you say... again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened.
Burn.
And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like recently the urn was broken is what you're trying to say? Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Because
this?
Or is it because of the display? Now we can do
now
the
because
I am
it's
thing.
different.
Yeah, I am. It's gotta be. This poster, it was made recently, right?
No, it was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it.
No, it didn't.
But now, for some mysterious reason, like you really didn't look at your own poster, it says Ami.
I don't know.
When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
Ah!
So I assume in the Japanese, it was just like the Japanese.
It's like it might have been a kanji character or something.
There's no way. Yeah, okay.
Maybe on the next episode we'll break this other lock.
Let's just break
finish
it.
her off.
Right now, slide it over her head.
All right.